Center in training camp, same type of thing, a press conference, and everyone was wondering after coming off a 3-15 season and in 2011, what was going to be the changes. And last year, the plan was to bring in a whole new group of players and really just kind of see what happens, try to develop some players. The team hadn't won a home game the year before in New Orleans Arena, so the bar wasn't set as high. Certainly this year, with going to the playoffs after a year, the bar is set a little bit higher. That's the nature of the business. I'm excited that we're able to bring back a core of our players from last year's team. That's always critical. We're not quite as young as we were last year. At one point, we had 14 rookies. We sent 7 players to the NFL off that team last year. Two of them are still on rosters, so we're always excited about that. But the core of our team is back, and having our quarterback back is huge, and some key free agents that we brought in. And right now we're trying to mold our team together in the chemistry, because every year is different. We've been in camp for a week now. We still have a lot of work to do. We're not where we need to be. But we're excited about our new practice facility here at Tag Gormley. Our new locker room's been redesigned. We have a home, which is nice. It's always a challenge with arena football because you can't get in the arenas that often. So we have a home here. It's been good. It's been good for our program. We have a tight group of support for our team that really care about our football team. And I love New Orleans. I love it here. I'm so honored to be here. I love the people here. The people here are what blow me away. I spent most of August in the hospital at Tulane Lakeside. I had a minor knee surgery that turned into a staph infection. And the amount of support that I got in that trying time was unbelievable from people I didn't even know. People from Lanyard Ministries, I hope I said that right, French. Did I get that right, Kenny? Amazing, and it really solidified for me and my family really what New Orleans is about. And we love it here. We're trying to build something here still with our program and the awareness of what we're about, and that's why I'm glad y'all are here. We have a bunch of great football players and great guys that are trying to get to the next level, and that's why they're here, and they want to win football games. So I recruit guys that want to be here. We don't beg people to come. Everyone makes the same amount of money in our league, around the league, so it's not negotiated. We want people that want to be here. We have local players that play here, that have grown up around here, which has always been important to me, and taking care of our backyard. You know, guys like Donovan Morgan, Marlon Favorite, Robert Henderson, Durandis Fry. These are guys that are from the surrounding area, not just New Orleans, but the state of Louisiana. So we try to take care of our backyard, get some hometown guys in front of our fans, and we're excited to play football. Those 3 games in the New Orleans Arena and then 6 in the Dome. So we need to get a few folks in that Dome so there won't be any echoes in there. It's a big place. But we're excited about it. Any questions?
Coach, with the amount of returning players, how much does that help this year? Have the guys on the same page early in the process?
The learning curve is different now. Last year, like I said, we brought 35 players to camp last year, and not many of them knew each other, and a lot of them were young. So there's a lot of teaching involved. There was a lot of growth that had to take place. So there is that core that you like to have, especially from starting from the quarterback position. The quarterback understands kind of what we're about, what I'm trying to get done, and so that's a good starting point. But we still have a lot of work to do. We're 1 week in, and our camp is short. We only get 2 weeks in the AFL. And so we have a lot of work to do this week, and then in our long week next week in preparation for the Orlando game. So we've got a foundation, Chad, but we still have a lot of work to do. Well, stability is everything. You know, this is a quarterback-driven league. You know, they say the NFL is, and it is. In our league, that ball's in the air. You know, that ball's in the air probably 80 to 85% of the time. So you've got to be comfortable at that position. It's nice to have Kurt back in year 2 with our program, year 3 as a pro. That's huge. That's huge in that understanding. A couple new receivers to break in a little bit, but that timing will come. But stability is huge when you have to have that at quarterback.
What does Kurt bring to the table exactly?
Well, I think experience, number one. I think the measurables are the size, the awareness of the game, the angles, the trajectory of the throws is a lot different in arena football. Throwing touchdowns in our league down near the end zone is like kind of in the street when you're a kid trying to throw it over the car and make it drop right in. Those are difficult throws to make when you got big guys running after you, and Kurt has that understanding. His leadership has been better this year too. He's stepping up on that level.
And you have a couple of former Saints on your roster, with Larry Boomers and Marlon Favorite. Do you think that adds to the potential for enthusiasm, from the fan base?
I think it does from the fan base perspective, sure. I think that Larry spent time kind of electrified the Saints in the preseason. Can't remember Kenny, but he returned a 99-yard touchdown, or a 99-yard kick return for a touchdown. And it's one thing about New Orleans football fans is they remember even those things in a preseason game. And so, sure, that's great, And Marlon's a guy that grew up here and actually got to play with the Saints. So that local flavor does run heavy here in New Orleans. Anything else? Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you guys being here. It means a lot to us as far as awareness. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys ever need anything from me, get a hold of me or Haley, and it's very much a part of what we want to do. Thanks for being here, guys.